welcome to a new Psychic Frog video. This used to be Sunday Murktide, now I guess it's Sunday Frog. This deck they have in front of me is very strange. It won the most recent Modern Challenge, and it's playing a lot of different cards. I'm actually a fan of trying, 1 and 2 ofs here for the videos, so I can give you an opinion on what I feel as I play them. Dauthi Voidwalker is an excellent card against Underworld Breach. Main deck they have no more removal spells, maybe just 1 or 2 unholy heat, and so this card can actually be a very problematic card. It doesn't even get like Naturous Claimed or Besejued, so even post sideboard can actually be a problem. Another card that's a problem against them is Harbinger. That's 3 in a 75. I like that a lot. There's no Murktide, just Oculus and Frog will be your threats. There's 1 Thought Scour only, 2 Counterspell. The numbers are weird, but the more I play with Thought Scour, the more I felt like the variance was definitely there. There is a lot of lags as I record this video, which means that the program will be less nice, which means that I will be a little bit upset, but hopefully we'll still have a fun time. Okay, let's go. We're gonna buy in round 1. Opponent conceded to hide information. Since the regional championship is in 2 days, they didn't want to show. And we take it, and I put it up there. That scoreboard. We won match 1. My hand was insane game 1. I would have won regardless. Now we're around 2. Opponent kicks things off with a map with an island. It doesn't have the blue symbol in it. This new update is doing weird stuff. I'm keeping this hand. I have Force of Negation. I have turn 2 Frog if I draw land. Land? Okay, not even do anything on the turn. Haha. Second hand and pass. Is that Merfolk? Land? Land? Ooh, there it is. Nice. Pass. Fortunately, I can't really do much. I wish I drew a land naturally this turn. I would have played Frog. I think this is a Merfolk end of turn. The 2 mana 1/1 flash. Nothing. Third island? What's this? Is my opponent playing the famous 60 Islands deck? Am I getting Tishana's Tidebinder, chat? What do you think? Please don't Tishana's Tidebinder me. No. No! Bend. It's okay. It's actually good. It's actually good. Discard Oculus to hand side. Next turn I can unearth it. We didn't get Stone Rained. If they play Stone Rain, I could have Force of Negation it. They actually play a creature. Guarda lì, porca poia, guarda lì. Merfolk too good. Merfolk too good. Merfolk is just too good, honestly. Why is Merfolk so good? Why? Yeah, Fiala. Spell Pierce. How is Merfolk always so good? Imagine you go on Earth and you go for some negation now. It is not mana efficient. I think I'll go Frog. This was so unlucky though. Like we had to break a land to go consider, now go Frog, draw a land, somehow don't play around, Tishana's Tidebinder. This was like so many things that went wrong. So dead. I'm so dead. Did I use that 8? I got a 7. Okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. Now, I need to connect with Frog and draw land. I need to discard anything. Va bene. Bene. Am I alive if I go on Earth? Push. I think so. They have another Lord. There's no out. I guess there's no Merctad in the deck, so I could just manifest the better card. Cavern of Sauce. That's okay. I couldn't counter anything anyway. No Lord. No Lord. Oh Lord! Aspetta, questo si è morto. Sì, quello 4-4-8. Hulk wins again. Merfolk too good. Merfolk just too good. Long goodbye. Ooh, Plague Engineer. Explosives. We got a couple of explosives. Plague Engineer. Harbinger? No, thank you. Actually. So many cards to take out. Submit. Ugh. All right. I think I was thinking to super tapped turn 1. I want to save some life. I can just go swamp next turn. Buongiorno Danilo. This is our second league of the day. First one went very well. We almost trophy. We lost the final. Playing Mono Nihil. Mono Black. I pick up Swamp. I think left total matters. Plus this way, I still don't have an island for Island Walk. That's relevant. Oh wow. Flare of Denial. Okay. I'll take it. You don't like Spell Snare on the fillet? My sideboard doesn't really offer very many options. Sideboard is not ready for the Merfolk menace. Ends? Mai nella vita. Porca puttana. E vabbè, let's go Frog. If you go Counterspell, I'll take it. If you dismember, I'm ready. I'm gonna dump 4 cards on it. No problem. Shit, Fluppy's Drowner. All the way from Standard. It's a Merfolk. I didn't know that. That was great in Standard. Maybe I should see more play Modern too. They shuffle my frog. Rip. Rip frog. I'll think about you every day. Can I draw it again? Can I draw it again? I'll Thoughtseize you. What you got? Allora. I think I want to get Soul Guide here. Yes. They're gonna just pass here probably. Holding up. Oh no, they just jam. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, they have 3 lords and a flare of denial. Oh wow, Irregular Adept. Really good. It's a 2 for 1. Okay. I'm gonna go consider. Oh, it's funny. I still don't have islands for Island Walk. Now I have island for Island Walk. That's good. Next thing I can go Oculus with counter up for your counter. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei. On the stack. And Mystical Dispute. They have 3 Merfolks in hand that I know about. Again, I don't have a Murktide anymore, so I just click on the spell rather than a land. Just in case they like bounce my manifest, you know. It's unlikely, yeah, but just do the corner case scenario where that happens. Ishana Stag Binder on Oculus is also annoying. That's another play that happens in Standard. Fortunately, I can't bounce my... Yeah, Borrower only says the opponent. Yeah. You can't bounce your manifest. Lord of Atlantis. Sure. Mastro Lindo. Okay. Attack, I double, and then I block, and they concede. A good game 3 on the draw against Merfolk. The sideboard has 15 completely unplayable cards, so I'm just submitting again. Round. So this is game 3. I've been mana screwed before. I want to be mana screwed again. Alright. Dauthi Voidwalker sucks, but I think it's better than a tap land. Maybe not, actually. Alright, Ether Vial. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I should have bottomed Dauthi Voidwalker over a tap land. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that's correct. Where's the strongest card in the deck? Ooh, Murktide Regent? Yeah, no Murktide. No Murktide in this list. To the list that won yesterday's Modern Challenge. It's two main deck Voidwalker, Picklock Prankster, and a variety of questionable cards. Graveyard to consider. Hope I draw into the land that I bottomed. Alright, let's go Frog. Let's hope for everything goes well and my Frog lives and I easily win because this card outclasses every single card in their deck. Tomorrow at like 2 p.m. is my flight. Then I have a 40 minutes layover in Munich. 40 minutes layover is not much. I hope to take it. If not, I'll take another flight after. I've done that before. 3 mana. Harbinger. Va bene. Va bene. Allora, let's start. Tap with Frog. I think Frog can beat my opponent deck alone. Honestly, I think I want to discard also explosives. I don't care about your vial. Oh, Mystical Dispute. So I want to discard this as well. No, I'll die. This time. Draw. Do I want to play a third land? What's it for? I think so. There's a word where I go both Dispute and Prankster. I'm gonna play Basic Island, also known as Mutavault. It's crazy that my deck plays Harbingers, 3 copies, and I'm dying to Harbinger. Not dying, but if they play Tightbinder Mage now, I definitely die. This game I went Surveillance from hand, Swamp Frog would have been much better. 1 mana for a Tide Shaper. Wow, perfectly around Dispute. Look at that. Picklock Prankster in the turn. Defeat. Hit fate. Dispute, consider, unearth. I think consider and play it. Yeah. Wow. That's perfectly timed around the Mystical Dispute. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped out for it. Oculus fortissimo. Let's go. But this doesn't have the... Ooh, sink it to Stupor. Alright, I'll hold it in end. Now I just want to go for Oculus. Us. Now they can't shuffle my frog, because it's not... it doesn't have a stun counter anymore. Ooh, they Vial on 3. What do they have? Izana? Izana, okay. F6. So my Oculus is just a 5/5. Not big enough, you know? Yeah. This card should not have any text anymore. It shouldn't. I think it's a visual bug that it still has its words. Because Taishana shuts it off, you know what I mean? Yeah, we fetched the Sewers on turn 1. For a mana 5/5, still decent. They can't really attack. I mean, I have a 3 mana 5/5. Okay. What do I do? Allora. My frog can be. They attack for a bunch. But if they like team block the frog, I'm still probably fine. Right? They team block the frog, still probably fine. Okay, just discard 2 cards. I remain with Sync or I remain with Dispute. I think I'm attacking. Both. Like they have to double block Tizana e Tide Shaper. You want to jump the frog? You think so? They should jump the frog. I don't think so. I think if they want to like team block, I'm happy. If they want to chump block, I'm happy. No? If you want to start chump blocking at 15 life, like once you jump it once, what do you do next turn? You have to jump it again. You're committed to jumping. And I don't have enough graveyard to be committed to jumping. It's not even that I'm looking for something particular in my deck right now. Like, I'm fine. I'm winning. It's like a huge lag right now. Like, 30 seconds passed since the combat. What's the time today? It's like almost midday. I played 6 matches. Yeah, you're chumping. Okay. Gonna go land go. Land go so that I have both Sync to Super and Mystical Dispute up. I don't care about playing Picklock Prankster. It's not that good. Vial's on 3. They have 3 cards in hand. Their Vial, the Mutavault is off. I think they may just have to like chum block with Harbinger and free the Mutavault at some point. Frog is just too powerful. Like this is a card of a new card, and Merfolk is an old deck. Psychic Frog is just too good. It's just a threat that if you don't kill, there's no way you can win the game. Like ever. Worst case scenario now is if they vial the the Sea Lanka. Come cazzo si chiama? The Sviloon. Sviloon. Yeah, now Oculus, this is just a visual bug. It's the text. It doesn't have any text. It was Tishanad. Yeah, they have to chum block with Harbinger. I knew it. So we're so ahead now. I even drew Counterspell. They have 3 mutables now. Yeah, Picklock has flying, but its damage is pretty relevant. They tap 2. They tap 1 for a 2/2. Okay. Izamaru. My 5/5 is just too big. Just too big. Should I surveil again? I think so, yeah. I don't want to draw land, so I'll discard it. Looking for a land here. Sorry, I'm looking. Like, when you surveil, you need to have something in your mind, like something that you don't want to draw. Not something that you want to draw, keep in mind. You surveil if there's something you don't like. Which in this case are lands. Thoughtseize? Thoughts is fine, yeah. I'll Thoughtseize you. You're violent something. What is it? If it's something very good, like Sviloon, Harbinger again. Okay, that's funny. Sure. I mean, I could now bounce something. Shouldn't. Which got land? Force of Negation. I guess they just want to chum block with Harbinger again. That's fine. They're just delaying the game to eventual point where they just lose. Like, if you're at 15 and you keep on chum blocking this thing, the card advantage Second Far creates is so big. Now I guess eventually I can start flying the frog. Yeah, Trisha Warrior can beat a frog. Yeah. I mean, it must be said that if they draw Lord, I mean, like I said, they take the Bile the 3, so they can't even Bile in a Lord. Frog is eating all the tuna. Yeah. Is it flavor that Second Frog eats frogs? Like, do frog eat fish? Do frogs eat fish? That's the question. What do frogs eat? I guess no, they eat insects. The frogs, right? But I guess small fish, maybe. Mutalt is every type, so it's even an insect. All right, Shruna Mutalt. Don't attack here. They want to chump attack. They want to chump attack. Bro. I guess now I like to play Picklock Prankster. 1/3 seems decent. All right, Frog finally goes under. Long goodbye. Gonna go long goodbye on Izana. Then we can finally do the manifest. I remember making a Sunday video where I was playing a lot of Graveyard Trespasser, and it was good. I don't know if you guys watch all my Sunday Merc Tides, but I definitely had good experience with the card in the past. It's crazy how like these 3 games were always one-sided, but they took like so long because of the lag. But all these 3 games were, maybe this one was the closest. But I don't know, we play turn 2 Frog. It can't really be closed. A game that goes turn 2 Frog. Alright, let's go. Back in 2019, I got that card and I was like, oh shish. Now, blue deck, non-red decks can play Relevant Blast in Legacy. That was my thought. You thought didn't like Surgical Extraction? Yeah, I hate it. Although, I have to do things I dislike as well. Sometimes, not very often though. Ooh, Wisp Teeth. What does this mean? Boros? Forest. Is this Golgari? 0. Chat, listen, what if I go for Speech Borrower? Is that a good play? I think so. Basically forcing a land or an elf. Is it good? Probably not, actually. The more I think about it. Probably not good. But it is what it is, it happened. I go turn to Frog on the play. I don't want them to go Grist. Like if they go Grist, I may lose the game. They go Agathos or Cauldron? Not ideal, but I can still go turn 3 Oculus. Va bene. Va bene. This I'll go Misty Rainforest Island. Discard 2 cards and attack. That's okay. It doesn't matter. 5 cards in my graveyard, but now I'm gonna draw with Frog, discard another one, play Oculus. This is what Magic is now. Turn 3, 0 cards in hand. We're playing a blue deck, who cares? Eat on board. Cards in hand, counter, that shit doesn't matter anymore. It's all about board presence. Play cards that make board or take out board. That's all that matters now. Draw. Spell Pierce. Perfect. Very good in case they have push. Or Zenith for Grist. Mathis for blocker. Yeah, definitely. Mathis for magical line. Opponent doesn't block. I think I don't want to play the Spears. I think I'm going to hold the Spears in my hand. Opponent is at 4 anyway. They're dead to my flyers anyway. No need to play anything. I'll just pass. Force turn 1. Brock turn 2. Oculus turn 3. Easy curve. I think I'm interested in going Consider now, yeah. Another frog. I think I'll do Graveyard. Tomorrow. Oh shit, the Cauldron, you're right. Now the Orcish Bowmaster has frog ability, and they can fly. That was a mistake. I didn't think about it. Oh, I could have also I could also exile the frog, but F6'd. I lacked of confidence there. Sorry, it was too much confidence there. I was too confident that I didn't think about it and F6'd. Oh, Saroy, welcome. Yeah, that play wasn't ideal. That's okay. They can fly both of these actually, but they don't have enough cards to give trouble to my frog and Oculus. They concede. Yeah, I mean they add plays, but boom, a huge sideboard appears. All right, now sideboard has a lot of one-offs, so let's figure it out together. What do I want? Let's put some of the cards in a pile. I think I don't like Harbingers. I don't like Spell Pierce. I don't like Thoughtseize. Anything else? There's Force of Negation, which isn't great. I think Nihil Spellbomb is better though. I like this. Let's go. Solid End. The option of going in the air consider is nice. Almost to 5. Beautiful hand, lands and spells. Honestly, sure. Beautiful hand, lands and spells, but Psychic Frog is just too nice. Just too nice. Watery Grave and tap to go. Hopefully that don't go turn to Grist uncounterable. Or Cauldron. Yeah, that's also uncounterable. Joban, hello, are we ready for Saturday? Not really, actually. Not really. I still haven't fully locked the 75. I haven't even fully locked the deck, honestly. I've definitely been way more ready in the past. Let's put it this way. I think if I go Frog, my opponent can go Grist and kill it. Is that a good play? Probably it's fine. I'll still go Frog, yeah. Really bad if they go Push. It is what it is. I think it's fine. I have to go turn to Frog. Not that I have to go turn to Frog. I want to go turn to Frog. Maybe Dauthi was better to aim to like eat a Fatal Push. Because my opponent maybe has it at multi 5, you know? What am I playing in Prague? You'll find out as soon as the deck lists are open on Saturday morning. They pass. Love it. Love it. All right. What I want to do here is, if I don't push the halfling, I'm going to get a swamp here. Is it right to get a swamp? Yeah. If I don't push the halfling, attack. The reason is, I don't want to attack. They block, I discard, and then they push it. It's bad. Let's see if they go orc. O endurance. Endurance pure bella merda. Va bene. Do I want these cards in my deck? No, probably not. And I still attack. If opponent wants to block, I don't care. Just discard my whole hand. Wow. Let's go. Opponent taps the Cauldron. Pump their, I get to pump their endurance again. And discard also this. It doesn't pass. Alright. They have 2 cards. What's the opponent creature? Endurance. Endurance halfling is what they have in the graveyard. Yawgmoth. Man, it's just so sad to play Yawgmoth. Like, it's really just the saddest. Just the saddest. You tap 1 and you play Yawgmoth. Among of all the cards that you can play of the modern format, you chose to play Yawgmoth. The Foothills, Surveils, okay. They did a card on top. Okay, what can it be? Graced? Graced would be not good for me. Hope it's not graced. Well, no, it doesn't. Okay, they block. Sure. Push would be bad also. Yeah. Okay. 2 mana. Zenith for 1. Okay, what do you get? Halfling. Would have forgot to use the Cauldron last turn. That's a good draw. Picklock Prankster. Free to fit. Long goodbye. Yep, I'll take it. Playing Picklock Prankster. Basically, a 4-mana 1/3 that draws the impulses. That's not bad. Halfling gets the frog ability. The frog ability of pumping itself, not the frog ability of drawing cards. Remember, Caldera only gives the active abilities. So halfling, yeah. I guess he can get flying, but yeah. I have long goodbye in my hand. The Tropa say should I play it? Not sure if it's right, but whatever. They're 12, so I'm gonna go long goodbye. I guess I don't need to long goodbye. I just attack. If they give flying to the halfling, then I long goodbye. Otherwise, I ignore this card there. Basically, in the games we played, I guess Scaldro never did anything. Like, usually it's bad, but like, usually you just cast your card. And Dauthi Voidwalker is nice. I mean, it's a threat. 2 mana 3/2 unblockable. It's not bad. The game of Magic. No, it's not you, Apriol. It's there's some problems on the client right now. Should the sheriff cannot kill it? The Dauthi? Haha, that's true. That's funny. Man, should the sheriff doesn't kill Ragavan, I learned. That's so bad. Like, you really cannot play Shoot the Sheriff anymore in Modern. But it attacks me. No blocks. It up for a Yawgmoth. A long goodbye. Not saying the long goodbye is good. If it was Shoot the Sheriff now, it would probably be better, but. Ooh, Subtlety. That's a card of the past. Very good now. Okay. Opponent doesn't give up. I guess they can draw into. They can do Dried Arbor. Sacrifice it. Draw a card. They're 2 life. I don't think they have any outs. Given my hand. I can handle both creatures and non-creature. I have the squeeze. The rhinos. The old days rhino squeeze. I guess new days as well. You can still play rhino. Necro did not get the trophy. We lost the final. We lost the final. There was no back-to-back. But we did beat 3 Boros. So that was a good thing coming out of that video at least. Opponent Forza! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Die, 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 die! Alright, I'm gonna stop this video now. Okay, this is round 4. My momentum has gone all the way down as this is a new stream, a new morning. I have the cold and I didn't sleep great, but I'll try to still make the trophy. Alright, already time to think about the first land drop. I'm playing with main deck. Alright, I'll tell you what I think. I think that I just want to go Consider because this gives me more chances of going turn 2 Oculus by drawing a card instead of just binning one with the Survey Land. Because I can just draw into another Consider, another Thought Scour that then lets me unearth. And this is a matchup where you want to be fast because I'm playing against Eldrazi. Yeah, you took this sprawl. I'll respond to a consider. Very unlikely to counter this anyway, but might as well. Okay. Spell Snare does have some target. It's not amazing, but you know, some targets here and there. Stern Scolding, on the other hand, is no target, so you know, this is definitely something to think about with the Force of Negation. I think the best play here is actually going Surveillant main phase. There's a world where I just go Verdant Catacomb, go and cycle. I can do that too. But Surveillant main phase lets me just try to get lucky, basically. This is what the Surveillance make me do. And you kind of want to try to get lucky in life in general. Alright. Now, if they play Talisman, I have Spell Snare. If not, it's kind of wasting a mana. But you know, we could have just gotten lucky and revealed an Oculus or a Frog, and I would have reanimated it. So I think it's okay. All right, so they pay 3 for Null Drifter. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take it. Divination. Okay, given that I drew Thoughtseize, I think I'm alright in once again trying to get lucky first with another Sewers. Don't, and I find a counter spell. Now this does counter one spell, but I don't think countering one spell is enough in this matchup. I think I just need to find a clock, which I unfortunately did not find in my opening end. Alright, this end is a lot of things. I think what I'm doing here is simply taking the sooo Mika spawn, then countering Malevolent Rumble with Spell Snare, and I hope my opponent just breaks and loses. It's gonna be highly unlikely, but that's my plan. I also need to draw like an Oculus or, you know, something that clocks my opponent. It's not guaranteed to find, but you gotta have a plan to win games of Magic. Hello, Bay, and good morning. As you can see, Magical Land did not get better from yesterday. Cards are... I don't want to say... Like, they could definitely print a version of Worldbreaker that looks like this. They just didn't, so... It's kind of like awkward looking. I find surprising that they coded a picture of Worldbreaker with the legs. Okay, this is obviously clearly... okay, lag. Like, I didn't even think they would code like the legs of Worldbreaker, unless it's in like in some art. Same goes for Miko Spawn, you know what I mean? Anyway, draw something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going. Well, we have to hope opponent never draws a 4th land, and I think I can win this game. And that's what's happening. That's cool. That's cool. We definitely have to leave all other people misfortunes to win this game. I'm going. Everything's gonna be discarded except the Force of Negation. Hand is basically non-existent. You have to like invent a clock. Thoughtseize was really good in this game. I was able to counter Mika Spawn ability. Not that it could cast it, but like eventually it could cast it. I have to be super aware of phases because this client is super laggy right now, and I can miss a combat phase anytime. Draw. Wasteland, actually. Wasteland's not even good there. Alright, Unearth. So I could cycle Unearth, but no, I'm just gonna keep Force of Negation for hard casting on the card or if they run another Rumble. They're at 13. Unearth is just another +1/+1 counter. Another aura that gives a frog +1/+1. Okay, I drew another forest. Imagine siding 3 Charmo against this deck. Alright. That's a problem. They drew a Mika Spawn. That's a big problem. They have the Devour of Destiny coming down as soon as they draw another land. That's a big problem. I cycle the Unearth. Kind of want to find a Thoughtseize for Devourer. Alright, so I'm putting a 6 mana right now. And they're at 13. Discard Island. I don't want to discard Force because there's a world in which I draw the. Okay, I gotta get this flying. There was a world in which I draw an Oculus. Huh. And then I want to go Oculus and then Force up. Although if I draw Oculus, I guess it's not lethal. Oculus. Maybe I should make Oculus lethal. Let me think about it. At the same time, if they don't draw land, they can just resolve Karn and get Tormod's Crypt. This one doesn't fly anymore, so I kind of need the Force. Alright, let's just send. I need to keep Force of Negation for that. But it breaks a land, we can win this game. So we have a plan. Wasteland. Thought Scour. Alright, think about this now. Because I could Thought Scour, finding a Thoughtseize. How many Thoughtseize in this deck? I think it's only 2. So it's highly unlikely I'll find one. Sorry. Yeah. Click through all the things. But I think so the 2 Thoughtseize. That's like the only card that's like good in this spot. Subtlety doesn't do anything. Counterspell doesn't do anything. Voidwalker. I guess I could find Voidwalker. Yeah. Let's go. Thought Scour. Me, of course, because I can draw an earth and mill a creature. Oculus. Not in time. Okay. We have to hope. We have to hope our opponent doesn't draw land now. If they don't, we might win this game. Let's hope. Ah, they drew a land. Oh no. They can go devour, kill my frog. And then the game will spiral down to a loss. That's okay. We tried our best. Turn 4 frog was obviously too slow. And I haven't played Pioneer in forever, and I don't know when I'll play it again, so definitely not the right person to ask. They get so make a spawn. Alright. But my actually Stone Rain themselves from a 7th land, so if I drop the Oculus next turn, they can't, where is it? They can't World Breaker because they don't have a land. That's actually good. It's actually good. Draw. This one, I should have manifested this one instead of drawing it. That's unfortunate. We have to hope our opponent doesn't draw another land here. If they don't, there's a world where we win. But I really needed to manifest a creature now, because otherwise it's not lethal. One creature. What's my opinion on Esper Oculus just for pest control? Seems good, yeah? I'm not lethal anymore. There's actually probably no ways to have lethal anyway after this turn. I could like double block this maybe. And just hope they never draw land. It could be. Six. Okay. Opponent's gonna blow up my land here. Alright, I'm chum blocking with a manifest. And then, if they will Stone Rain me, I will hopefully draw land, attack with Oculus down to 2, and then I'll play another Oculus. The Word Breaker will still crush me, but I can then top deck like Brazen Borrower. Like, this is a super complicated game. So much had to go right for me to win. But at least I have a plan, and that's always what you want to do in Magic. Try to have a plan. In Legacy, which when I see this deck, I think about the Legacy one a lot. There's like broken lands like Wasteland that you can get, or Maze of It. That's so powerful. Oh, Spell Snare. Yeah, I think at this point I have no outs. Because Word Breaker kills a flyer somehow. Oh no, never mind. That's not true. It has reach. That's what it has. Artifact Enchantment or land. Yeah, I basically have no outs. I'll keep on playing, but I have no outs. A corner of Italy doing at this time of the year. Beautiful, beautiful weather. When I see outside, I'll show you outside. Beautiful weather this morning. Blue sky. Not the social media, but the actual blue sky. So yeah, for look how beautiful it is outside. And we are. Ooh, bello Louis. Perfect weather to fly, yeah. Okay, guys. Alright, check this out. Check this out. Oh, no, actually, I have to chum block. Never mind. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful view from my window, for sure. Living in front of the park is very, very nice. Yeah, I have I'm flying to Prague after this league. Last RC I had a big nose, big red nose from a nose infection. And this RC I have a big red nose from a cold. Can't escape. This game was very, very close to win. Yeah, I registered my deck already in MTG Melee. I won't tell it though. You'll see it tomorrow. There's no reason to say it today. CDH is more real than Pioneer. Take these words out of my Twitch chat. I don't want to hear. Actually, I'm gonna ban that word right now. Can't say that anymore. Not even as a joke. I don't allow it. I don't even understand how it got popular. I can't understand how it got popular. How did it happen? How did that format got popular? So I don't understand pre-modern, right? Because that's like something that got popular because people just don't want to buy new cards and etc. But how did they get popular? You have to buy like extremely expensive cards. It doesn't feel like Magic at all. So like I really don't understand who's attracting. Vintage? But oh cat, so my opponent played Karn instead. Wait a second, we are in it. New players? It can't be new players. Every deck costs like millions. No, no, Pioneer. Pioneer makes a lot of sense to get popular. I'm talking about CDH. Pioneer, it makes sense, of course. You only need one each card. Yeah, it's still, it costs millions. Like, how much is a deck? 10,000? Everybody, because you proxy. But, well, if you proxy, might as well play the fun formats, no? If you proxy anyway. I mean, Pioneer makes sense. I mean, Watsy makes you play Pioneer if you want to qualify to the PT. Ma non ci credo, I for real won this game. Unbelievable. If we just played Wordbreaker. Well, we did not get ghosted and we won. Unbelievable, we won this game. Yes, they played around Counterspell. I guess opponent played around Counterspell. Crazy we won. Wow, amazing. 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 Alright, only 4 consent to memory. Oh, Twitch chat, listen to me. If you're playing a blue deck and your sideboard does not contain 4 consent to memory, the only reason is you don't own them. So you better buy them. There's no other reason for which your blue sideboard doesn't contain 4 consent to memory. This card is, you know, it's so pushed. It's so pushed. It should always be in your sideboard. Alright, so we have 6 cards that are actually bad. Yeah, fortunately the rules let you only play 4. That's kind of mean. Well, I could bring like a random Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute, I mean, they have blue cards. They probably have blue cards for consent to memory, though. Right? They chose blue with Utopia's Brawl. Whirlwind Denial. I don't remember what that does. Whirlwind Denial. Friday for Oculus, yeah. Just double checking. Does the microphone filter out me blowing my nose? It does, right? I always check every day just to make sure it doesn't. Okay, yeah. See, that's one of the good things that Crisp does amongst the many bad things. Buongiorno, how's it going? How's your standard gaming going? This weekend I built 2 decks for standard. I'm gonna bring them to Prague to play between rounds, or if I don't make day 2. Blue Black Bounce and Gruul Mice. Alright, well, my hand rocks. Hopefully I draw an Underground Sea, so I can cast all my cards. Like RCQ last week. Cool. Alright, what did you exile? Okay, you need lands. Bello lui, bellissimo frog. Lost Frogo. Vamos, let's go Island. The player's gonna play Talisman with Spell Pierce it. Easy. Man, imagine draw stepping a frog. What a world. What a world. When you just stick it, you keep a hand and the 8th card is the frog just sitting on top of your deck. Insane. Alright, there's obviously the problem of Kuzia's command, but I also have another problem. I'm on the draw. Being on the draw is bad. It's bad. So you just hope they don't have it. If you're on the draw, you're behind, so you just need something to go right. And that something to go right is your opponent not having it. Good luck with that, Bo. Opponent does not, in fact, have it. And by it, I mean any land. And we draw the best card of our deck. Because our deck is great. And we're gonna win. Because my deck plays cards that are cheap, that are powerful. My deck is cheap and powerful. Opponent deck is expensive and clunky. If you play a long tournament, you want to play this deck. You don't play that deck. That deck, you gotta get lucky every turn. You win and you have to feel like you did something. This one, you win and you feel like, alright, I guess I played a 2-drop on turn 2. And they concede. If you're watching this video, opponent goes like, look how unlucky I am. No, your deck sucks. You're just lucky when you win. That's the opposite. Porca Madosca. Ramp deck sucks. Always have. In the history of the game, ramp deck have sucked. No, we're not mean today. I have a cold and I have to travel for 6 hours. And people ask me to bring in surgical extraction against the matchup where I shouldn't. You know, I have to be mean. When you lose to a ramp deck, you just were the chosen one to lose to them. Takes 6 hours to travel anywhere from Europe. Well, if you live in a small town, you either have to travel to a big airport and get there 2 hours before and travel to there and maybe get the traffic in the motorway, traffic in the shit and everywhere, or you travel from a small airport and you have to do a layover. So I leave from my hometown at 1, and then arrive in Prague at around 6. So that's actually, so contare 5 hours. But my layover is only 40 minutes, so I can actually miss the flight as well. So we don't know. We don't know. Hopefully it happens. All right, my hand is bad. People tell me Secret Stupor is a spell. It is not. It's a bad land. My opponent says, aloha, big fan. Thank you, Pierce M. I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand is bad, though. This hand has a turn 2 frog, but as always, I'm on the draw. It's not a good hand. I keep, but this is a keep and lose. You keep because you have frog on turn 2, but you lose because the rest of that hand is actually bad. Alright. Vamos, Thoughtseize. Va bene, va benissimo. Va benissimo. Let's go. Force of Negation is broken. It's the reason to play blue. If you don't play Force of Negation, it's because you don't own them. Let's see how many Force I play. 3. Porca merda. I net decked. I will play 4. Force of Negation is broken. Opponent, this is a terrible matchup. Porca boia. This is a terrible matchup. Black and white mid-range. Black and white mid-range is a terrible matchup. Maybe no trophy. Maybe no trophy. Who needs a good 7 if you draw like that? That's why you should never mulligan. Because you can just draw what you need. If you have lands, you just keep. Alright. Yeah. Let's draw push. Thought Scour. Cast it, Thought Scour. Draw. Crazy B. Okay. Swamp. Frog. Let's hope they don't have push. If they have push, bad news. If I have push, I mean, I have to unearth it, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to start connecting with this thing. I don't want this to die. It's dead. Okay. Okay. At least I didn't want fairly into Overlord. You should be able to force a negation in Overlord when they impend it. I don't counter this. I know that my force doesn't have many targets, but it can counter an ephemerate that goes in my opponent's turn. Or like in a super long game, it can even be art cast. Oculus. Not the worst. Let's see what they do here. If it's failure, it's okay. I mean, it's not that I could do anything about it, so it must be okay. Failure, very good. Opponent binned one with a surveillance, so I thought I knew they had another one. You don't just bin failure, it's like the most important card in your deck. Steve's raise, I would add the word unjustly, unjustfully. That's why expressive iteration shouldn't be banned. in Pioneer and Legacy. It should be legal. They just keep printing new super push set without banning the old card, without unbanning the old cards. That's not ideal. All right. Okay. Yeah, you blink out my frog. You do me 2 damage. That's all right. A top land. And that's it? That's the end of your turn? No, you're playing Fligawis. Huh? Okay. Alright, let's think about this now. Because I can cast a spell, but I think what I'm doing here is actually survey land, put something in the graveyard, and then I just discard something and I play Oculus. It's the card on top. So survey something in the graveyard, whatever it is. And tap. Now, that's actually not bad in this matchup at all. Maybe you should play that over Oculus. Let's start by attacking with Frog. Frog must attack here. That's the beauty of Frog. It's like an unblockable Ophidian. Block it? Sure, I'll discard 2 cards, kill your thing. If you don't, I draw a card. Bene. So now I have an option between playing Voidwalker, holding up Brazen Borrower. Not bad. Or playing Oculus. And both of these decisions are nice. What is nicer though? I think it's playing Oculus. I think it's still playing Oculus. It was a close call though, it wasn't easy. I'll pick up Island, even though I don't use this mana, I put a may play around stuff. Go. Ugh. Come on, creatures. If I put it as an option to do a very cool play of Failure blinks my manifest and it doesn't return because it's a spell. So with Oculus against Failure, you should always manifest a permanent. So if they blink it, you get back the permanent, whatever it is. But unfortunately here I couldn't decide because it was 2 spells. The same reason why like Flicker was on a land that's like Fell the Profane or I don't know, Seeker to Stupor, it dies. Yeah, even a land, yeah. Yeah. Flicker Wisp against Belcher, for example. You flicker their Seeker to Stupor, their Seeker Restoration, the Jawari, or whatever it is. The Flicker Wisp just kills the land forever. It stays exiled, doesn't even return, because it's not. It doesn't even go to the graveyard, it stays exiled. So here, if my opponent would attack with Failure and blink my fight out push, that's what would happen. Although hopefully they don't, they just blink my Oculus and I trade. That's the ideal world. They left a card on top with Shadowy Backstreet, so man, this matchup is tough, but I think we're in a decent spot. We played turn 2 Frog and we didn't draw a single land from our keep. I guess we did draw one. Okay, fail, yeah? What you blink? Oh, you do that. Shit. Shit. You let me block? Let me block. What do you have? Push? That's it? That's your turn? The fatal push doesn't come back. That must be wrong. That must be wrong. There's no way that's right. Attack. Maybe another failing end? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, draw land here. That yeah. Okay, if I only had 2 drop. Oh, is this orc? Okay. They're trying to push damage through. Trying to push damage through. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push the orc. One damage on growing the orc army might be relevant here. Let's play Dauthi, hold up Borrower. In case they're up for some shenanigans. They have one card in it which they've left on top. I guess it's the orc at this point. This is the classic matchup where if they just don't draw the Overlord, their deck is so underpowered in this particular matchup if you don't draw the Overlord. It's like, look at the power level of the spell they played. Fella is not really playable in Modern unless you have like a severe combo package with it. Same thing goes with Flicker Wisp. And like, sure, Push and Orca are right, but our opponent, drew like a proper match of lands and spells. It's just that their spells are not that good compared to Frog and Oculus. So we won a normal game because our deck is like more powerful. But then obviously when they do like the super mega engine, you just get out grinded and lose. But thankfully it didn't happen this game. Hello, what's bad? Let's take out, I guess, Spell Pierce and Force of Negation. They have like very few spells. Sure, maybe it goes up to a sideboard, but it's not great. I think Harbinger is also bad. Especially on the draw. Surgical does not work, not even Nihil Spellbomb, because they kind of like... The problem of these cards is that the Overlord doesn't target. And sure, they have Emperor Bones. Force of Negation for Bio on the draw? Nah, it's a bad trade. I can bring in Consign, because you can actually consign some key triggered. Like, for example, if you consign a Recruiter or a Flicker Wisp, the card never comes back. Like, if you consign a Failure or a Flicker Wisp trigger, the card never comes back. It stays exiled forever. Maybe that's, like, better than some other cards. But no, it's still situational, whereas rest of it... I mean, all the counters are situational, but I think this is more situational. Yeah, but I think 2 is enough. Like, imagine if you draw too many consign. I think it's too like it's nice in some scenarios, but it's a little bit too clunky to draw. You don't think Counterspell is amazing? I think it's good. Like, they can easily like cast a 3-drop and you counter it. Yeah, going to Prague later. After today's stream. Alright. I have an Earth in hand, so I kind of want to go Thought Scour turn 1. So I'm going to go Island, given that I will for sure Thought Scour on turn 1. And this is a matchup where damage matter, so I don't mind just fetching basics. That screenshot for post later on. Made myself for 2 draw. Opponent stays up in mana, they could have Orc. They don't. Okay. And then milled Frog, and wow, Frog and Dauthi, so I have the decision. I have the choice. Must be nice. So given their failure, what's the one I want to do? I think I want to do Dauthi. The reason being they can go like, yeah, no, I think I'll do Dauthi, yeah. Like Frog doesn't block anyway if you have failure. Ruben. Like Dauthi stops the so Dauthi doesn't stop Overlord, as in they still get back a card. But what Dauthi does is it doesn't let you get the old cards, and if you put a card in the exile, I can cast it later on. So let's say you play an Overlord, you mill 2 Overlord, or you mill an Overlord. It's an avatar, so you can't pick it back up with itself. I can cast it next turn and get back a Frog and have a 5/5. So I think being on the draw, this is the higher upside. I don't have Force of Negation in my deck anymore, so I just let this go. This goes in the graveyard, Fatal Push. That's how it works. You go impending, and they have the nuts. Alright, let's hope I draw my 1-off Subtlety. Subtlety. Sa che siamo morti. They can, like, break. Yes, they get something, yeah. If you have Dauthi in play, Overlord still triggers amongst the 4. It's like Winota, sorry, Geruda with Rest in Peace. Untap and concede. My deck has no removal spell for this. I didn't draw push. That's okay. That's okay. Now consent would have been nice. I would have let the Overlord not return. Interesting. Maybe I should have more consign. Alright, final game of this league for the trophy. It's not amazing, but my cyber doesn't look appealing, so I'll submit. Maybe we should play more consign. I don't know. Yeah, this is a keep. If we lose, we lose. I don't mind getting a hand that has the high potential of going turn 2 Frog. I mean, I look at a lot of cards that display. Question is, do I want to do turn 1 Surveillance, turn 2 Consider, which digs for 1 deeper, or do I want to go Watery Grave Consider, which lets me do the turn 2 Frog? This is an important question. I think I'm going to settle on turn 1 Surveillance, because we're digging 1 card deeper. And now, obviously, if Consider draws the card immediately, I am spewing. You know, I'm spewing big time. So maybe I shouldn't, considering that my opponent nuts involves them not having anything to push on turn 2. Like if it was against Boros, then I think Surveilling is really good because you can always push something, so you don't waste your mana. Like this is important. Like these are the tiny edges that this deck gains. If you know what you're doing. Are you Thoughtseize me? Okay, this is fine. I don't care if you did consider. I have Survey Land anyway. And if they take Frog, I'm happy to just go Survey Land now. Yeah, okay. Now I'll go Survey Land 100% because I want to dig for lands. Land. Land. We bricked despite max digging. No, it's not over yet though. If I draw land, I can still go Unearth on Frog, land, a push for your failure. But I need to draw land now, otherwise it's bad. Hey, I think I have to go consider. But of course, like now I'm 100% need to find. If I break, it's really over. Hey, it's over. It is what it is. I would keep this again. No regrets. No regrets. I'm not conceding yet, though. If opponent doesn't remove the game with Overlord, funny. Okay. Ah, yeah, Terra. Land. I still have land here. I can discard phase Oculus and then have an Earth the following turn. Hopefully. I can Fatal Push something in my opponent turn, which is unlikely since I don't have Revolt. I like Flicker Wisp their Trawler. And exile my Oculus. But to discard phase when you're on the play, it's not easy to do. It means that you break land for 3 turns. Oh, they have it. I'm still not giving up. Still not giving up. Also, it's like, you know, the last game for the trophy, so I don't want to give up just yet. If it was like round 1, I would have gave up. Land now. Taking Watery Grave. Because that's a world where I go double removal spell. Now I just want to go Frog, because the way I win is if my opponent doesn't announce to Frog, and Frog can like win the game by itself. I have to hope no push. Push. Okay. Discard Plug Engineer and bring it back with an Earth. I'm not going to. I'm at 7 here. This is the last game. It's game 3. I was on the play. I did not convert, unfortunately. Let's go Thought Scour. I can get lucky and mill an Oculus. Worst case scenario, I just ram a Frog, I think. Alright, I'll deal myself 2 and play Frog. If they kill my Frog, I can push because I turn on Revolt. You consider double push it. Oh shit. Yeah, this is the play that breaks me. GG. Yeah, we could have double pushed us turn for sure. All right. No trophy. Close though. We got close. Yeah, deck is good. You can definitely qualify to the Pro Tour with this deck tomorrow. No strong thoughts on how you should build it. Like I think going zero. Like I think this approach is decent because like going zero on anything is bad. I think like also Murktide is not a zero. It's like all these cards are decent in the right spot. This is like a situational. Like you just find the right cards at the right time. Well, everything doesn't sound bad, honestly, but you have to know exactly what you're doing in matchups, how to sideboard and shit. It's not an easy deck to build with, but it's also not an easy deck to play. So definitely, only masters can win with this deck. It's not a deck for everyone. It's not like ramp, you know. All right, that's gonna be it for me for this video. If you watched on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and make sure to subscribe.